Looking at Finn. You trying to get that lizard? You got all kinds of lizards out here today, yeah. You trying to get the lizard? He's in the oregano. Seeing as how a neighbor in our neighborhood just came across a copperhead just lounging in front of her garage day before yesterday. I'm super paranoid now. I mean, look at this jungle. This is our backyard. There's lots and lots of lemon balm growing right there. That's all lemon balm. And we have some oregano. Our the former owners loved planting a bunch of herbs, and we are just figuring out what most of them are. But yeah, some peonies there. Lilac bush in the corner, which was fragrant in the early spring. But yeah, I just figured out that's all oregano. Clematis is taken over again. The little arch that was there, it was climbing up before, we took out because it rotted and broke off. So we'll have to put another one in because it is just going crazy and it wants to grow up that pergola again. The grass that we planted is coming in, except the dogs keep wanting to dig. But you can see little grass. It's not real strong, but it's something. But yeah, that's our jungle. There's our pear tree. It was quite small when we bought our house 3 years ago. Got a rose bush back here, and you can see some irises. Some peonies right there. Yeah. Lemon balm. A lot of ivy. Just a lot of plants in general. Trying to get through and identifying most of them. I don't want to stick a leaf up to my nose and it be poison ivy. There's some juniper in there covered. It's just, there's so much vegetation back here. We have an evergreen tree there. I do love it back here. It's quite peaceful. Finn loves chasing anything that moves back here. So I got on video a little bit ago some lizards. He found a third lizard. Marley, he prefers to keep watch, see what's going on out front. This is our peach tree. It's called a bonfire peach tree. So it's got fruit on it. The fruit are edible. They'll be ready probably late summer. But I guess they're not the greatest, tastiest fruit just eating them raw. You want to put them in a pie or use them for making jam. So I'll probably use it to make peach jam. Yeah, our dark purple irises, peonies, got some light peach irises up there, light lavender irises. Daffodils, the stems are still sticking up right there in the center. Of course, they've already had their bloom. And the big lilac bush over here. We've put in a lot and taken out a lot. And like I said, there's still quite a bit of vegetation left. So we're just basically trying to identify what everything is, what we want to keep, what we want to get rid of. For example, we're not big fans of the lamb's ear out front. We've pulled tons and tons of lamb's ear up, and there is still tons and tons of lamb's ear in our flower bed up front. This is the other side of the house. Can't see it from here. Well, maybe, yes you can, but over by our air conditioning unit, right about there, we put in a hydrangea bush, and it is just thriving. We had it over here at first, and it was starting to die, and once we put it in the flower bed, it really started doing well, so I think it's going to do well. Japanese maple tree, and then under this tree we have irises that didn't bloom. I think they needed more sun. And then the peony, and then you can see our huge rose bush out there, and then our other rose bush, and then we have one here, usually about midsummer, that'll really take off, and then another pear tree there. This is why we can't grow grass. You guys stop eating the grass. Stop it. Every day. They're not sick. They just graze. Marley, stop.